Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building for the third time on the show. Ciggy Blacc is here, my guy.
Third time? You mean second? Baby.
No, it's third time, bro. We did the Zoom first, remember?
Oh, I'm smack. You right.
It's your second freestyle, but it's your first. But it's your third time on the show.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Why'd you want to come do acapella today?
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie made you want to come do acapella.
Yeah.
Really?
It was been an idea. You know what's crazy? I wrote this. That's what I wrote. I wrote the freestyle, memorized it. I made it, memorize it for like 4 months ago. I just had something if I had to come on a freestyle rap acapella, came up here to do it.
So Biggie was the reason why you wanted to do
Of
acapella.
course. Biggie, like most of Biggie's freestyles was acapella.
Yeah.
It's an inspiration thing.
Right.
Something different to do on the radar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who did that?
Veli Vels, but he did it over a year ago, so it's been over a year.
I say that. So
Yeah.
great mind thinking alike. Shout out, son.
Yeah, he from Yonkers. He actually just filmed his part two, which is funny because he did acapella first and then he did a beat for his part two. You did the beat for your part one, you did acapella for the part two. So I think that's kind of funny how that kind of shifted and changed for both of y'all.
I think I'm gonna just do both. I'm gonna do both for when I come back. Oh, more elevation. I'm gonna come back.
Right. Maybe do like another compa sample.
I got you. I got you for sure. You want it? I got you.
You've been getting real smart lately because you've been making a lot more music that caters to women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like, and because I feel like I've been told you that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the regular drill music is cool, but like you need to make music that starts catering to women and shit like that.
That's something. Mostly on some side, but that's just something I just realized. Period. Like as an artist, you gotta make it's like you can't make every song aggressive, bro, because like it's not straight men in the world. Like it's females too. Sometimes you gotta just soften up a little bit, like make songs for the females. But that's something I was always gravitating to. Just make music for the streets and the females. You feel me? And the streets also, but mostly females. I'm getting more into it now though. I know what to do. I know like the tricks and stuff like that now.
Do you feel like it took you a while to figure out those tricks?
Well, yeah, it did. It did because I didn't know what way to go with certain songs, but now I know what to do. Like I know how to stay on one topic now. That's what it is. Like I like if I want to switch the topic, I could, but I could talk about females the whole track without switching it up to and you feel me? I might be a little twist in it, but it'll be straight about a female.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I think that, you know, in the ever, I guess, like, changing and kind of interesting climate that, like, drill music is in New York right now, and you just kind of see how it's starting to move. It's like, if you don't got tracks for the females, like, you're not really doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like streaming-wise, party-wise, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like the females is the biggest thing in this shit. Like, if the female's not jacking you, it's gonna be hard for you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, the females gotta jack you, bro. And the females just started gravitating to me now because, like, I'm making songs, like, they could relate to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, when I first started, straight aggressiveness, you feel me? But gotta just get versatile, you know what I mean?
When you dropped last, I was like, I know he didn't do what I think he did. And then I like heard the song, I was like, Ciggy. But then, like, you told me that, like, Last is kind of, like, has become... So, like, in a way, like, if Compa kind of brought you more of a Haitian audience, too, because of that record, which I'm sure it did, right?
Yeah, I definitely did a lot, I ain't gonna lie.
But, okay, so with that, were you getting, like, hit up from people over there? Or, like, how did that record go?
Every Haitian from I think, all around the world shared my shit, like, from every state. Like, probably, like, 3 or 4, 10. Like, I was getting shares from Florida, everywhere around the world. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Craziest comments, like crazy comments. The guy that that was on the song with that guy that made the original, you know what I'm saying? He hollered at me. He told me that was wavy that he did. Like I gave him some type of motivation off that because like it's a new thing going on. I was like, you know the sample shit. But he don't know I'm one of them, but I just let him for me express himself. I'm like, I say that. That's good to know and stuff like that. He tapped in.
What's his name?
I think his name is Mickey. Somebody. But I know it's him for sure though. I don't know. I don't remember his name though on the guys. But he shared it all. I was surprised. I showed my mom. She was like, that shit was crazy.
She was hyped about it a little bit.
Yeah, of course. She was hyped about. She was hyped about. She heard the song before a lot of people. So when she heard it, she was dancing and stuff. I'm on step pops and shit.
That's right. Was that like one of the first times your mom ever was really turned to your music like that?
Nah. That's crazy. My mom is one of my first supporters, gang. Like
really
on the guys. Like my mom, when I was in juvie, my mom was paying studios for me, like while I was on like home passes.
Yeah.
Like anything, like she been supporting me like with anything. Music, she's definitely my first supporter. Really, before any of the guys, my mom.
Man, shout out your mom for that too.
Shout out my mom. That's why I gotta give her the world when this shit really do what it do.
Right.
Cause she, I'm saying, she deserved that shit.
So you got this. So what was the craziest comment that you got under the Compa video, or that you got from Compa besides dude who made the original song hitting you up? Do you remember?
I think somebody that fight MMA, somebody that fight MMA commented on my shit. He was Haitian. It was a lot of comments, bro. Like, it's like, damn. It was crazy comments, bro. It was so much comments. It was a lot. Cause I posted it twice and got crazy comments on both. Like it just went crazy. But the one thing that mostly stood out, was the person that actually made the song. Like you feel me? He actually tapped in. That's one. But I'm really happy. I didn't know what I was mostly excited about. I didn't know I had a lot of Haitian fans. Like you feel me? Like I never thought like Haitians tapped in like that.
Yeah.
They was going nuts for that song, bro.
So then, Last comes out too.
Yeah.
And that's when all the females start kind of tapping in with you more.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, Last
people.
Last definitely opened up the butt. I feel like before Last though, I feel like what opened the doors for the females for me was Dishonest.
Right.
Then they trickled down to Butterflies. But Last is one of them tracks. I'm trying to go really international with it too, with this like start like a new wave type shit. But I've been starting a new wave. I didn't even know I was trying. Like my son tagged me like I'm doing cultural drill, and I just sat down and realized it. Like
what type of drill?
Like cultural.
Oh, cultural drill. Okay.
But I do different ones. But it's like I wasn't even trying to try. But down to Shake It. That's a Dominican. You feel me? Down to Compa. Now it's Last. But I'm gonna work on that soon though. But that's why I call it. That's what they call it. My song.
I gotta give a shout out to Ayo Sam too, right? Cause he's been producing for you. He did a few of your records.
Ooh, who's that?
Ayo Sam, the producer. He produced a few of your joints, a few recent joints. I forgot exactly which ones he produced, but he was here in this studio at the studio downstairs.
He probably, I ain't gonna lie, you know what's crazy? He probably definitely did, bro. He probably did.
I think it was let me see. I think it was because I know I definitely got right here. This one. I think he did Crossing My Mind.
Oh, I say that. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was him, gang.
I think it was. I'm 90% sure it was Crossing My Mind.
Crossing My Mind beat came from my email. Like I was just going through my email one day and I went across that.
I think it was him. Hold on, let me triple check because.
That him?
Yeah, it was this one. He did this one because I remember his producer tag on this shit.
The producers I'm really working with right now is like.
Yeah. So, but I think he had played that one for me downstairs here a couple months, like way back, like a couple months ago. And I'm like,
I know. Nah, now I definitely know who it is. I think my A&R tapped me in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. I know who that is. My A&R tapped me in with him. He wanted me to do a beat. Like he wanted us to connect, and he sent that beat. He sent a couple, but it was just that beat.
That beat was crazy.
Yeah, like I wrote to it the same like this as soon as I heard it. That's what I mostly do.
Yeah, that shit when he played it for me downstairs, I was like, nah, this is it. This is the one.
My gangster though.
But you have been starting a lot of shit, bro. Like, you know, I even when a lot of the after the Beyond Dishonest.
Oh yeah, Dishonest. That's the Dishonest.
After that one, like that came out, and then obviously when K did his version and everything like that, I was always like, remember, Ciggy.
That's a fact.
Ciggy started the trend. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Ciggy started the trend, and I always made sure I was like, when you talk about that record, you got to talk about Ciggy, because Ciggy had started that shit, and that's when we hung out last year, we did this shit. Yeah, that's when everybody started hopping on that shit.
That's a fact. We definitely talked about it, man. But shout out that boy. He went viral off of it.
Yeah,
I went viral too, but it's just like, you know, this is what it is, bro. I'm not no hater, bro. Just stay focused. I just kept doing me, and look, I'm still doing Gucci, like. It's levitation to this. Like I'm just waiting my turn, bro.
But I feel like you always elevate too every time.
Yeah,
Like
every
every time I
time.
speak to you, I feel like there's something different going on with you, but in like a good way, not in a bad way. Like in
Yeah.
like you doing something new. Like even with the new project, I feel like you hit in like a different pocket. You know, it's like at the beginning when we started talking about like you realize that like, okay, I got to make music for the females if I want to
Yeah.
last in this game. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like is something that a lot of New York artists haven't really kind of like caught on to just yet too.
You're gonna catch on regardless because they're gonna realize what they like. I don't know. I don't really like. I don't like. It's like as an artist, you're gonna have to realize you have to make music for the females. It's like no longer down your career. It's like you're gonna have to know. Gotta make music for the females because females play a big part in this, bro. Mostly A&Rs is females. Like you feel me? It's like you just gotta do it, bro. Even if you don't like it, you just have to. Just have some in a cut, just in case if you want to drop something different.
Right. What are your current thoughts on like I guess because since we were here last year, like everything's kind of changed in this music landscape in New York too,
that's a
right?
fact.
How do you currently feel about the whole scene, like the drill scene as a whole right now? Because I have my own thoughts about it, but I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, considering you've been around for a couple of years now and you've kind of seen the ups and downs. Like, what are your current thoughts on everything? Like, honest thoughts on everything going on right now?
Like what you mean, like as in like what the music is doing or
What the
like
music
streets
is doing. Well, you could talk about everything. What the music is doing, what the streets is doing, and if you feel like we're on kind of, what does someone once say? If we're at a light, right? Do you feel like we're at the green light, the yellow light, or the red light? Like in terms of like things going well, things aren't going well, and things are going downhill.
It's like certain. I feel like it's like what the way you portray yourself. Like how could I say this? It's like how could I put this? I don't even know how to say this. I gotta say this the correct way. Like, ain't nothing really going on, but just back and forths on tracks and really like it's nothing wrong with it, but it's no more creativity. I could say like it's less creativity and what like I don't know, bro. It's just I don't know what to say, bro. Cause I've been so focused on like what I've been doing, like so it's like I be watching, I be seeing what be going on, but it's like I just been focused on me, gang. Like trying to get focused to where I'm getting at, cause I realize I'm not gonna get nowhere just watching what everybody else doing. You feel me, bro? So I'm just really focused on what I got going on, type shit. But everything with everything is going up. The BX is definitely going up. Certain niggas in the town is still doing their thing, but I'm just trying to stay in this shit for longevity. Like certain niggas just. What I'm trying to say is like, niggas make music for the city. I'm trying to go global, like which I already am. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm really trying to do. Like niggas make his music just for the city. Like I'm trying to go global.
Right.
This shit. Like so, I feel like me and everybody else in this shit is in different lanes. Not then.
Shit. That's how I feel about On the Radar. Right? Look, Rob's smiling because he knows that this is the same shit I be saying. I'm like, everybody, I'm like, y'all can have the city, bro. I want
I'm
the world.
going, yeah, bro. Like, it's like, I want the
Respectfully.
world with this shit. Like, yeah, niggas just doing shit just for, like, the fun of it, the clout. But it's people out here really doing this, trying to, like, make movements with this shit, take their family out and shit like that. But it's only certain niggas. Niggas gotta learn on their own way.
Yeah.
I had to learn, you feel me? So.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah.
It was funny because like I think last week I posted this shit in my story because I was just like, because I personally just be tired of people trying to keep me boxed into New York, right? And I'm sure you've dealt with the same thing.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
an artist.
of course, yeah.
And because people like, okay, from your perspectives, like people only want to see you do like a Brooklyn UK type drill beat, right? And you talk about X, Y, and Z. From my perspective, people only want to see New York artists on the show.
It can't work like that, bro.
But for both of us, like you said, it can't work like that because longevity speaking wise,
like you need it's like it's not only your town,
right?
It's like it's the whole world, bro. Like you gotta like it's like not everybody in the world is gonna smoke on that dead you talking about, but everybody can go have a bad day. Everybody could, you know what I'm saying? Like shit that's relatable. Certain niggas just rapping for the city, bro. Like just for the city. I'm trying to go global with this shit.
Right. And I think about even how like Afrobeats exploded in New York this past year, right?
see?
Obviously, Afrobeats is worldwide, but
It's relatable, bro.
yeah,
Like that's crazy because I'm starting to fall in love with African music.
really,
It's relaxing, bro. Not too much going on.
yeah.
Different melodies. It just flows.
I be listening to Burner's album from top to bottom, just like on drives.
That's a new artist. That's crazy. I just found out about Burna Boy like a couple months ago.
Really?
I think I was the first. I ain't gonna lie. When the last track dropped, I was one of the first niggas that really knew about that shit. Unless you was African already. I was really bumping that song. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I was waking up bumping that song. But that's why I did last. That's why I made that song. I made the remix.
Yeah.
I sampled that shit.
Yeah, I think that even you kind of like touching like I'm going back to this because we're talking about like this worldly shit, like even you going back and touching like your Haitian roots with the Compa record, that's like part like you even see what that did for you.
Yeah, that was my man. That was my man's. It was like it's crazy. It's weird how that happened. Like I was in the crib, I was just thinking like, yo, I should do a Haitian drill beat. My man JoJo hit me up like, yo, you ever did it? While I'm thinking about this, he hit me up. And he sent me the beat. I'm like, what the fuck? It was up. I just sat up and wrote it, went to the stool, and then shot it. It just felt, and everything fell in its place because I made that song like 3 months before Haitian Flag Day. And my team management made me shoot it that day, drop it that day, and it went crazy.
Genius. Yeah, I think about how like I guess like my example of that shit too, and like is like I start bringing Afrobeat artists here, right?
That's tough.
And I start to like realize, I start to see things, I start to be like, oh wow, this is like one. I like talking to them because I feel like they have a different.
Like when you do different things, bro, it opens different doors for you, bro.
Different perspectives too.
Yeah, like
life,
you feel me?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like you got. That's something you just have to do, bro. It's like it's like I seen Cam. I forgot. I said Cam. I seen somebody. It was like a little quote. It was like, yo, you're gonna be in the most uncomfortable positions. Like you're gonna have to do stuff that's like uncomfortable for you to get where you was at. I think it was G Herbo. Like it was some shit like that. I'm like, yo, that's that ass facts, bro. Cause I done did a lot of shit I was not comfortable with just to get where I'm at right now. You feel me? So
right. Or like when I bring people from the West Coast or like Florida on, and then I see the response to that shit. And I'm like,
that's tough, bro. Like what you doing is great, bro. I give you your flowers, bro.
Thank you,
bro.
bro.
Not a lot of niggas doing. Like you really, I watched you like really work this shit up from right here to all the way up, bro. Like this shit is crazy. It's amazing. Like, you had so much different artists on here. Like you had Digga D up here. You had mad, like that shit keep going, bro.
Yeah, mad Florida artists, mad West Coast artists.
Like, yeah, bro, you got the whole, you dead going global with this shit. It's like you have everybody in here from every city, Chicago.
Yeah, a lot of Chicago people too. Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I seen I'm like, nah, my son is going crazy. But this is something you manifested though.
Yeah. But I think that's why I like having this conversation with you because I feel like we're both in that space where it's just like,
bro, it's like you understand where I'm coming from.
I understand.
It's like, it's like I'm getting older too, so it's like certain shit is just. I realize certain shit don't even make sense to me. It's like I found the purpose, so once I found my purpose, I'm just sticking to that, bro.
Yeah. You also start to realize that a lot of the shit that you gave two shits about like 2 years ago, or like when you was younger, or like whether it be like if you was beefing with somebody online or answering comments, like you start to realize you're like that shit don't matter in the real world.
Nah, it definitely don't, bro. At the end of the day, when you go to the real world. It's like shit starts slapping you for real. Like real life start really hitting you. Like, yo, man, that's why I'm trying to like next 5 years I'm definitely gonna be like a millionaire.
And I even see that with like the flows and mood swings. Like I think like one of the things that we could talk about with this, like even the album artwork compared to like the shit that you've had in the past. I'm trying to pull up because like the last album artwork was definitely like it definitely gave like a whole different type of energy to it too. This is like I feel like you look at it and you like you know what I'm saying? You look at The Chosen One, right? And like you're like, I don't know exactly what I'm about to get into, but like when you listen to it, it's like drill music, like I bet I get what I'm getting into. Yeah. But like flows and mood swings, is like it looks completely different. It looks like it's a different energy shift too.
Yeah, it's like but that's the title. I had that name, flows and mood swings like 3 years, bro. I just saved it, but I feel like this was the right time because the stuff I was going through, certain shit that was happening and stuff like that. So. I mean, it flows in mood swings. Like every song is a mood, But the deluxe is gonna be crazy.
What's on the deluxe? You got people on it with you or not?
No, not yet. Nah,
Not yet.
not yet. Nah, matter of fact, I think I do. Don't I got A on there? I think I got A on there, right? Yeah, I got my son A on there. Yeah, I got my son A on there. But that's something I don't like. I don't really like having like features like that.
Right.
I really like want my own, like, you feel me? Because
I've noticed that with you.
Yeah, like I just like, I don't know, bro. That's how I am. Like, I don't know.
As of lately, as of at least like the last year, you've kind of been like kind of just cooling on your own.
Like
I
have to focus. Like you can't go nowhere without focusing on everything else, bro. Like, you feel me? You have to make sure you good first. Like, you feel me? Make sure everything is straight first before you can do anything else.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if something bad happen, bro, there's nobody you can fall onto but yourself.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure yourself is situated at all times.
Yeah. You way more clear-minded now. What you do? Stop smoking?
Nah, I ain't. I've been doing. You know what it is I've been doing a lot more. Like, I actually, like, you know, when they say like, yo, sit back and just look. I've been doing a lot of that lately and doing a lot more thinking, like how I'm moving, and especially certain shit that's going on right now. It's like, a lot of my friends is getting locked up. I'm the hero with the cape, bro. I just gotta make it happen, bro. You feel me? So I gotta be the motivation for niggas to not do certain shit, bro. So if I'm doing it with them, what that make me? So I just have to focus up, bro, because it's a bigger picture that I'm trying to get to. Really a bigger picture.
But that kind of goes hand in hand with just kind of growing up and realizing that a lot of the shit, like, you know, you're talking about your friends getting locked up, and then you start thinking like, damn, the shit that we used to be doing probably it didn't make no sense for us to be doing.
Bro. It don't. So I be still looking back at that shit. It should just be mad dumb. Could be doing something way positive than that. But you know what it is, the streets. But I'm trying to bring motivation to the streets and not do no dumb shit, especially my mans, bro. If I was successful, I am gonna get successful for a fact, but it's like, if I was successful, certain shit wouldn't happen. You feel me? Like, if I had them around certain shit, like, you feel me, certain dumb shit would have happened. They wouldn't have been thinking about the dumb shit they doing, because they like, yo, Ciggy doing this, he holding this down. Well, I would do that, but
you start bringing them around some positive shit, kind of showing them that there's like a different way of life.
Bro, once you're around negative all the time, bro, it's like something is gonna taunt you to do something, bro. It's like I done been around it, bro. Like, I done seen it. Like, I done been in it. It's like something is always like, it's something, bro. But once you away from it, it's like you be seeing shit like, damn, if I was there, that would have happened. Or if I was here, this would have happened. It's just like, I don't know. Teach you how to move strategic, bro.
Nah, I definitely understand that. I feel like with that, it's just, you know, like I said, it's just kind of you grown up now.
Yeah, I am growing up.
It's kind of weird thinking about the Zoom that we did. I was like, you're not even like that no more, and that was like a year and a half ago too.
Yeah,
that wasn't even that long ago either.
I could see it. You like, damn. I could see you like, damn, this nigga matured. Yeah, I am, bro. It's like, it's a bigger picture with this shit. That's what it is. Like, I'm really looking at it like, Jay-Z don't play with this shit.
Yeah.
Drake don't play with this shit. That's the main two people I really look at for inspiration and shit. Like, they do not play with this shit. It's nothing that they do, they play about. Always saying.
I think you gotta also start like maybe collabing with like more positive artists too.
I've been doing the collabs, bro. That's one thing too. I'm gonna do a collab for sure, but I didn't want to get a collab because once you mix yourself with certain stuff, it's just like you still get dragged into it if you don't want to. So I'm just like, but when you at a certain level, certain shit niggas cannot drag you into, because like, boy, I'm here with it. Like, it's like that shit don't even matter no more. So I'm really working to where it's like, niggas can't tell me nothing, or it's like shit don't matter no more. You feel me? Yeah. But you definitely gonna see something soon though. It's gonna surprise you, but definitely got something coming soon though.
Right, yeah, because even like, you know, you and I were having a great conversation like before the interview was before we started doing this, because like I remember back in like in February they were a lot of the shout out I think it was just New York Drill page, but they did like a slot of like artists who can do fire records without dissing, and like you were on there, and it was funny because like everybody who was on that thing I've had on the show, and I would always like advocate, especially you, because you've been on the show more times than most people. So like I'd always advocate for you. I
love this shit, bro.
And I'm like, look, I've been telling y'all about these guys for mad long. They could do records. I'm like, they can do records without having to diss anybody, and they shit is fire too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas gotta just learn. I feel like other artists out there just gotta know how to produce songs. Like you gotta know how to just switch it up. Like just switch it up. Ain't nothing wrong with switching it up. Gangster. I had to learn that too. Once you switch it up, it really shows your versatility. It shows where your creativity is at too also. Like if you can't make a song without saying now one third person or you gotta work on your craft, bro. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
gotta really work on your craft. Word.
I agree. Because I mean, I agree because
Yeah.
I see like working in radio, I see like the records from the drill records. All right, let's talk about something that's current right now. Ice Spice, right? Like look at Munch, right? Munch is the drill record, right?
I slapping, I
It's
know.
it's slapping.
No, I slapping. I'm hearing that shit everywhere. That's crazy.
Or even if you want to look at like past, like I guess like the two other big records that have ever blown up out of New York too. You could look at like the Pop record or the CJ
Yeah.
record, and like those were just big records that just were big records. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, mainstream. That's why I'm like, it's like certain songs is mainstream. That's why I'm like, it's not I'm starting away from the drill. It's like,
But you see what works now.
yeah, it's like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really more of an artist, bro, because I do everything. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I said before, I did do everything. Like I could sing, I could
You could definitely say.
yeah, like I could. You feel me, bro? Like I dad could do like, you feel me, bro?
Yeah. Doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I could do everything, bro. So I'm mostly like an artist, and my drill is like mainstream. Like I make drill mainstream music. Like my music, like you could my music have vibes, like it has moods. Like you could go to a store if you feeling angry, you could listen to a song.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you feel me? My songs has moods. You feel me? Like you could bump at least like 2-3 of my songs around your kids. Like you could go anywhere and bump it. Certain artists you cannot do that.
Definitely can't. A lot of artists you
That
can't.
can't do
Especially
that,
from New York.
bro. But that's something they cause on themselves though. And that's something I definitely drift away from. Like I definitely drift away from all that. You know what I'm saying? Just make the correct music.
Word. So when we get into deluxe.
The deluxe probably like October.
Okay.
October for sure. But that deluxe is gonna be crazy though. It's more like the sound that's on the deluxe is more of what's going on right now. Like you feel me what I'm saying? Like more like
Yeah.
you feel me? But it's fire though. It's fire. I don't feel like there's no dissing on there, none of that, but it's fire. You gonna be able to go crazy to it, all that.
Word.
Crazy.
Well, I'm excited. And next time you come back here, you do part 3. We need to do like a compa one.
Of course, I got you. I already told you. I got you. Man.
Oh, bro, what if we did it for like when's Haitian Independence Day? It's like January something, right? Hold on.
When's Haitian Independence Day? I don't remember.
Hold on.
I know the year though, 1804.
Oh, it's January 1st.
Or true.
Imagine we did like a compa freestyle. We dropped it on January 1st.
We could do that too.
That should be tough.
We could definitely. And I told you, I asked you before, I definitely need you to be a host for my show.
Oh yeah. That's coming up soon.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna go crazy.
You know, you just gotta keep me posted, bro. You know, I got you.
I got you.
When you got the venue
I'm
and shit
just
like
letting
that,
the people know now, like, yo, Gabe gonna be the host.
I'm in there.
Come through, man. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, and it won't get shut down.
And now, of course, cause no shade to Bobo, but for me, like I make certain music that's just like I know a lot. But
that wasn't even no shade. That was just a generalized statement because I feel like everybody should get shut down, bro.
I feel like they shut my son's shit down too much, bro. Like I even been on a show, they shut it down for no reason.
I remember last summer, AR had a show that they shut down. I forgot where it was at. But
They shut mad of his shows down. Even one of them I was when I was on actually.
Was that the last summer one? No.
Yeah, it was.
That was last summer, right?
Yeah, and
It's crazy, bro.
That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that line, like that crowd was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was very excited to go do that shit too, but he dad shut it down. They need to give my son a chance. Stop treating my son like that, man.
Word. Stop treating AR like that.
Word.
Like for real, just let him do one
Let
show,
my
man.
son doing shows, bro.
He
Like,
couldn't even do a Fly Ass Uda like live show for the album, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Gangster, like my son
Great
rock.
album, too.
Let my son rock. Y'all be letting every other nigga rock though, but it is what it is, bro. But that's just I hope that's like a learning thing for him. Like, he gonna learn from that, so he gonna be Gucci.
Know how to move a little
Yeah,
differently.
definitely. He definitely gonna move different after that.
Yeah.
I could tell because this is crazy.
Word. Shout out AR.
Shout out, bro.
Well, before we get out of here, Deluxe is on the way in October. Anything else you want to let the people know? Obviously, you know the drill, bro. Where they can follow you, all that good shit. This camera right
You
here.
already know. Follow me at Ciggy Blacc. _23 on IG. You already know my YouTube and stuff like that. I keep streaming flows and mood swings. Shout out my team. Shout out the Most High first, man. By the time I come back here, I'm definitely gonna be more elevated, for sure. Shout out my son Gabe. My son Gabe been the #1 supporter from, I ain't gonna lie, from the beginning. I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie.
sir.
Shout out my son Gabe. Word. And nah. I did wanted to say something important. Never give up. Keep going.
Keep going.
That ass though, and that shit is real.
Facts.
Gangsta. Don't ever give up. Just keep going. You don't know what God got planned for you. You heard? On the gods. Keep going.
There it is. Yo, make sure you go run up the project out now. Go run up that freestyle, part 1 and part 2 out now. Go follow him. Go show Ciggy some love. Go show Ciggy some support.
Blue Slime.
Love and support is free, but y'all already knew that. Till next time, Ciggy Blacc on the radar.
Boom. You already know that shit, man.
Boom.